Tracing Safer Spaces was created as an opportunity to reflect and respond to Downtown Pompey's queer mapping project. Downtown Pompey's initial concept was based on the collective understanding of safety for our queer community here in Portsmouth. By its very makeup of being a military island, Portsmouth is a geographical location of dualities. Where there are pockets of joy, there are also pockets of uncertainty. It was this that inspired us to want to offer information to capture the physical spaces for burgeoning new queer bodies to our island. We wanted to offer a literal map of knowing that made new, anxious bodies of the city sigh with relief that beyond what they see, hear, hold or experience, that there are places, people, communities here to share and, well, get it. Consistently through workshops, consultations and development, we continue to ask and be asked questions like, what is safety? How are we safe? And what do we define as safe and for who? Answering these questions became more difficult to define. However, one thing throughout the process was utterly clear. It was all about the people and all about joy. Individuals, human beings, these are what became the common thread. Queer people are the ones who make us feel safe, even if the surroundings themselves are still a battleground. These are our safe spaces, our partners, friends, WhatsApp groups, Instagram tags. Our ability to connect was what actually made us feel safe. So we reflect that it is in this in which we explore queer safety and joy. It is through this, through the city's inhabitants, that we celebrate. And so in this work, this project, we credit those who help us trace our safer spaces as a footprint for those who come after us.
So the work is about exploring what safe spaces means for queer individuals. So this work sort of came to be through conducting interviews and photo sessions with sitters. So through there, I sort of discovered that safe spaces isn't the same for everyone, and it looks different person to person, because what someone might feel being safe is not the same for another person. So it was through these interviews I came to understand that, and through asking different questions of sort of within the Portsmouth area, more and more I discovered different views of it and how it is experienced differently within this community. And for example, it can be friends, family, music even. So yeah, I am very nervous, very happy and very proud of myself and everyone who's been involved in this project, especially to have the support from Downtown Pompey and Pompey Darkroom has been incredible, and I feel very happy to be able to show this to all these people, and yeah, I'm really excited.
Being involved in the Queer Mapping project has been a really interesting process. We collaborated with some other city organisations to create photo walks in the city for queer individuals to kind of explore the idea of a safe space, but not contained to a physical thing. So a safe space for some can often feel a part of a moment or a part of a community or a sense of environment or a certain place. Do that and kind of have that conversation through photography has been really interesting. And then it's really important to reflect on heritage and the way that that's recorded. And traditionally that has been recorded visually through photography for the last, 100 years, 150 years. So to be able to continue that record and capture in a kind of a modern way and using photography as a way to kind of visually reflect on themes that are happening in the city and themes that are happening in the country right now, and the way that the community is dealing with these and using photography and storytelling and visual storytelling to capture a piece of that within this time period, and then finding Eddie, who is the perfect person to make that commission happen. A really motivated individual, and also that Eddie was interested in doing this kind of visual storytelling within photography as well. It's just been like a really great experience. It's felt collaborative. We've been able to kind of support and mentor and kind of really create something special that's inside the gallery today.
The photo walk was in Portsmouth. It was to relate to Portsmouth and in connection to Portsmouth, and then also gather more perspective basically. And then I reached out to the community here in Portsmouth to gather these people and I had the participants sort of show their interests. So I scheduled photo sessions and interviews where we explored what safe space meant to them. So it took on from there. And then with the photos, it wasn't anything in particular I wanted to capture when we did the photos. It was more to just get in front of the camera, have fun. We played music and experimented with color gels to get these really bright and powerful colors, and just to like sort of create a nice safe space where you can just have fun basically.
It's been great actually. It started with Eddie. Got a lot of respect for artists that come into the gallery actually as well, and they sort of say, will you work with my work? Eddie just did that, and he came down and brought some work and was very upfront about it. And for us, it is about the community, so supporting the arts community in Portsmouth, supporting the LGBTQ plus community that needs to be supported, spoken about and understood. I think the work is beautiful, and the photographs are amazing, and also we've not done a lot with photographers since we've been open, which has only been 5 or 6 months, so it was good to be able to do something with photography. And I think just combining art with a really important message, they just need to be supported, and we're proud to be a part of that.
It's also really important that we've had this opportunity because there's been very little kind of commissioning opportunities for photography in the city. So for this to happen this year, kind of like a year into the organisation existing, it's kind of been really great to kind of make that happen and create some new energy around photography in the city. I think it's really important. It's really critical heritage work for 2024, and whilst we may not see the full kind of benefits from that now, if we look back in 10 years' time when the world has changed so much more, or 20 or 30, this piece of heritage work is critical to Portsmouth. It's critical to the conversation around the LGBTQ plus community.